They say some places are cursed, and some stories never find their ending. This is one of those stories. The case of Elisa Lam is not just a disappearance. It's a real-life horror tale, unsolved, disturbing, and deeply chilling. And it all begins in one of America's most haunted. Nestled in downtown Los Angeles, the Cecil Hotel opened in 1927. Its grand marble lobby and towering walls once symbolized Hollywood glamour. But over time, something shifted. The hotel became infamous, linked to murders, suicides, and serial killers. Yes, real serial killers stayed here. Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, was a regular. Jack Unterweger, an Austrian killer, lived there while murdering prostitutes. Locals began calling it cursed, a place where evil doesn't visit. It checks in. Fast forward to February 2013, 21-year-old Elisa Lam, a student from Vancouver, Canada, travels alone to California. She's lively, curious, and loves documenting her trip online. On January 26, she checks into the Cecil Hotel. She's placed in a shared room, but soon, her roommates complain about her behavior. So the hotel moves her to a private room. Then, on January 31 St. Elisa vanishes. At first, it's a routine missing persons case. Flyers go up across LA. Her family is called. Police search the hotel. Nothing. No signs of struggle. No witnesses. But the staff say she was last seen, acting strange. And then, something terrifying surfaces. The LAPD releases surveillance footage from the hotel's elevator. It's February 13th. Elisa is seen stepping into the elevator. She presses multiple buttons, then hides in the corner, peeks outside. She steps out, then back in, again and again. Moves her hands as if speaking to something no one else can see. She looks scared, confused, or maybe, haunted. Then she steps out of the frame, and vanishes. To this day, no one knows what happened next. Days pass. Guests at the Cecil begin to complain. Low water pressure, weird taste, dark color. On February 19th, a hotel worker climbs to the rooftop, opens one of the 4 sealed water tanks, and finds Elisa's body floating inside, naked, lifeless, clothes nearby, phone missing. She had been there for weeks, while guests drank and bathed in the same water. The roof was locked and alarmed. The water tanks were high, sealed, and heavy. No ladder, no signs of force. The autopsy finds no drugs, no alcohol, and no trauma. They rule it an accidental drowning, but that doesn't explain the footage, her behavior, or how she accessed the tanks. Some say it was mental illness. Elisa had bipolar disorder. Others think she was being followed, or attacked. Some even believe it was a paranormal force. And then, the darkest theory, that the Cecil Hotel itself consumed her. This wasn't the first unexplained death, but it may be the most haunting. Even today, no one knows exactly what happened in those final moments. Elisa's story has inspired documentaries, podcasts, and conspiracy threads. The elevator footage has over 30 million views. The Cecil Hotel has since been rebranded, but the past lingers. Visitors still report cold spots, shadows, whispers in the night, and some say Elisa never left. So what do you believe? Was Elisa the victim of an accident, or something darker? Some stories have endings. Others stay buried beneath the surface, like the waters of that tank. This has been the Haunted Spotlight. Subscribe for more real horror stories. And remember, not every mystery wants to be solved.